All right, we've got a fun demo today. Welcome to my Design Hacker live demos. We're going to do a brand identity that's a little bit different today. It's going to be for a T-ball team. And this is no ordinary T-ball team. This is going to be the Speedy Unicorns. So this is going to be our demo today. Let's see what we can come up with for what are we doing, a logo or a badge for?
Originally, it was for the logo. So this is for a family member. And originally, it was for the logo, but I think they're going to do batches or patches. What do they call them?
Patches or something?
Yeah.
All right. Well, this is all we have to go on. So let's see what AI can do. We're going to use Nano Banana 2, which is the latest image model from Google. Going to do it right inside Gemini. And we're not going to get super in the weeds today of brand identity because this is more of a fun thing. But if you guys want to do any of this yourself, you can get all the prompts I'm going to use over at moodboardmethod.com.
And real quick, is T-ball, softball is different from T-ball, correct? T-ball is for like the little ones.
Yeah, I thought it was fast pitch. So I don't know what's going on here. T-ball, and then it says fast pitch.
I didn't play sports. You would, you played sports.
I don't know what we're doing. We're going to make, it's called the Speedy Unicorns. So we'll rock with that. It's a softball, T-ball, Speedy Unicorns. So let's do it. Okay.
Let's do it.
So this is a fun project. I think this is just going to show the magic of AI. Let's get right into it. I want to see some concepts first. So we could get into the 3-step process that we have with a normal brand build, which would be get the vibe figured out, create mood board images, create mock-ups, create assets, create guidelines. Eventually, we end up with a brand identity that is super epic. Here are the things we need for a brand identity. We're not going to get into all that crazy stuff today. We're going to have more fun with this. On our YouTube channel, you can see all the other demos we've done that get more in the weeds of branding.
Yeah,
if you were going to take this and make an online business, you would do this next, and then you get into building an authority brand. Today, though, we're just having fun.
And if you're here and you're watching live or the replay, type in Speedy Unicorn and where you're listening from. And yeah, we're excited. And if you're here live, leave comments. We love feedback. We love insights. We love questions. And then, of course, if it's the replay, you can also leave it as well.
All right, let's go. Let's use the mood board prompt right here. And I want to just come up with some ideas right away to see what we can get
and
from
you're using
AI.
your new grid flow, correct?
Yeah, I'm going to use the grid style. The flow would be fun too. I'll do both so you can see the difference. And those of you who have the course, an update here is it is flexible now. So you can do horizontal mood boards as well if you want it to be more of a 9x16. I'll just try that real quick. Let's see. Let's do Speedy Unicorns. Girls fast pitch
T-ball.
Spell fast pitch softball T-ball. I don't even know. We want a cool mascot and branding system. We'll just say study the current uniform, but make it way more fun. And what do you want? What's a word that we could describe? Magical?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to take
magical, whimsical.
that.
If you can spell whimsical.
Whimsical. We'll just rock with that. I'm going to use fast, which is going to be the new Nano Banana 2. If you wanted the Nano Banana Pro, you could use Pro. Using fast is really fast and basically free. I'm doing that one as a horizontal. Let's do this one as a vertical. And I'm going to do one as the grid style, one as the flowing style, just so you can see the difference, because it doesn't really matter what you use. Oh, did I not do horizontal? Oh, well. Okay. We've got some cool ideas already going here.
So first, your step, because you move really fast. Hold on. Pause for a second. The first step you were doing was can you rewind for a second?
Yeah. Well, I want to see. Oh, I thought I switched it. Okay. So I didn't do a horizontal. I'm using, the mood board, right? So we have the mood board prompts, which again are inside the mood board method course. And we have 2 styles of mood boards. The original one I did was this flowing style, which we just did, and the bento grid, which is more of this modern Apple look. So we can see the difference between both. This is pretty cool. There's the bento style. It's a little bit more structured, just an updated version of
I love that one.
That's good, huh?
Oh my goodness, the Speedy Unicorns. Damn.
And then this is a little bit more of that like pastel look. I could take the same thing again, just so you can see. We'll run it a couple times. This is without any extra prompting. I'm literally just giving it that plus the image.
Yeah, the only thing we got was a uniform photo and the colors and the name, just so everybody knows.
Okay, so I'm going to run a couple chats just so you can see how fast this is if you use a system like this. I want to show you too, if you are doing like I keep typing 9:16, 16:9 for like a slideshow presentation. Again, you could use this for a much more professional environment, but for now, let's just see it. Oh, that's pretty cool. Okay, so that's more of a horizontal look.
It feels more mature, like 13-year-olds.
Yeah.
Which is fine, but these girls are younger.
That's so cool, though.
It's really cool.
And then we'll see, this is the bento as a horizontal.
Oh, that's cute.
Speedy Unicorns. I mean, they're all pretty good, right?
Yeah. I think I like the other one first.
You like the first one?
Yeah.
I think we're pretty cool with this one. Okay, so we got a good result there. What I'm going to do, though, is download all these and put them onto our board. I didn't need to even write up a vibe because it was pretty obvious. Just a few words is often enough. If we were getting results that were not at all what we wanted, or we wanted to explore different directions, we could use the vibe, which comes up with different angles. That's way better for like competitive markets and industries where you need to stand out, but you want to like resonate and connect with your target customers. In this case, we can just have fun. So you can just type in a few words. You don't have to get really in the weeds of marketing and branding. You can just tell it something really fun and simple and get results that look amazing.
And these girls will definitely want to make patches. So is that something we could do?
Yep.
Like a stencil, I guess. Is that what it's called?
Yeah, let's go ahead and take a look. I don't have prompts specifically for that, but let's go ahead and do this one here, logo design. And I'm curious what we can get. Having the context already in here, let's just tell it.
And all these prompts are inside the mood board method, just so everybody knows.
Yeah, at the very bottom, we could say we want use the exact logo on the mood board above, but we want to see a few different styles for patches, stickers, etc. Okay, let's try that. So in the same chat, now that we have all the context in this one chat, we gave it the design style. We gave it a few extra words at the end of what we want to create. It's already mocking this up for us. One mood board was pretty good, but we can take a look at different styles really fast. So just for context, we have a mood board over here. All the different ideas that we created. We can do now 2 different, or really any aspect ratio. So that's a new update. Those of you who have the course, that's a new one where I train the AI on how to adapt to different sizes. So if you need it more in a horizontal for slideshows or videos, that's a cool update. Whoa, let's take a look. These are awesome.
Oh my gosh. Wow. I love the left one. I love the middle one, the Speedy Unicorn at the top.
Up here. Yeah, that's a nice one.
That could be a patch.
That's amazing. All right. So that's pretty good. Let's take that, download it. So now we're going into, we don't really need the crazy stuff. We didn't do any mood boarding. We just, or vibe ideas. We just went right into creation, already getting good results. So we can just keep moving. Now I'm doing mock-ups, which is taking the mood board, having that foundation in place. Now we can go ahead and mock up ideas. You saw all the different prompts that I have for mock-ups, which are really fun. The logo for this one worked pretty well for that specific need. Now it's a matter of assets, right? Now we want those assets we can actually run and get printed. So taking what we just created here, what I'm going to do is go get that downloaded file, and let's see here. This one's pretty cool. I like this. So let's tell it now. We need this as a vector that we can use for stickers. Need this as a vector design that we can use for patches, stickers, and other print. Please design it as a vector style image with a white background. Let's see how that does. So I gave it this.
Dun, dun, dun. Speedy Unicorns.
I like how it mocked it up to kind of show how it could look on a shirt like that. We could do the same thing. This one already is more of a vector design here with the text in it. It's showing us some other ideas. Obviously, doubled up there with the things. It's even showing us what a sticker pack
pack.
would look like.
Yeah, that's what they would like.
That's pretty cool. This would be a little bit tough. As a graphic, you can make a high res. So you could, for print, take something like this. Let's see what we get here. Okay, interesting. Wow, it did a whole full mock-up for us.
That's cute.
Okay, but now just the unicorn on a white background as a vector style graphic. Let's see if we can do that. Once we get a clean version of that, I want it on a white background so we can take it and then vectorize it. But even with this alone, that's a really good start. We can get it to make that, I'm sure. Okay, it's still struggling with that, but we have more of what we need here. So let's see. I'm kind of chipping away with what I need. I think those are about the same, right? Yeah, I don't see any differences. Okay, so what I would do now is probably, I've done this on some other previous demos. Let me zoom way out here and go to this process here.
So you're just prompting it. Okay, recreate to white vector. Got it.
Yeah, what I want is super high res, and I'm using Gemini. What I could also use is AI Studio, which is a little more of a professional setup here. We can use this to create a super high res version. So I can do the same thing here. It's using up here Nano Banana 2, and I don't need to get too fancy with all the settings and whatnot. You do need a one-time setup, get an API with payments hooked up for API or for AI Studio, which is really easy to do. It takes a few minutes. Once you do that, you can just basically pay a few pennies per image that you make. So it costs like 10, 15 cents per image, and you can basically create as many as you want right inside AI Studio. So I'm going to compare the difference. You have more benefits over here where there's no watermark. It's more of a professional platform, and you can do more higher res. You have control over here with these kind of knobs and whatnot. So we can do 4K and really push it to do that. Okay, so it didn't really follow that as well. Maybe I told it black and white. That's something I probably missed, which isn't a bad thing. But I'll do another one. So we're gonna get this as a vector style.
No, they're gonna want the color.
Yeah. Did I say black and white? Okay, just simple color vector. Okay. So I'll do that as a 4K. Yeah, that'll work. Okay, let's see the difference. I'm just curious. So we're more into the asset stage right now. We went from mood board to mock-ups to assets. All right. Let's see how this is looking. It did a good job on both of those. Let's see, we had that low res. We'll get this one over here. Nano Banana 2 is a little bit faster. It's cheaper to use. It gets the job done in most cases. I'm sure they're going to roll out a new version of Pro pretty soon.
Ooh, I like this little unicorn.
This is going a little slow. Interesting. Let's try running another one over here. And I'll just do.
Yeah. Andrew has all the tabs open. I am like one image at a time kind of gal right now. Maybe two if I'm feeling adventurous.
Okay, so let's recap. Building the branding for this Speedy Unicorns softball T-ball. We're not even sure. All we had to start with was this request and a picture of the uniform. And we took that. We skipped right over to just making mood board images because we don't need to get too strategic with market positioning and resonating with a customer. We can just make cool designs and have fun with it. That's what we're trying to do here.
And we picked this one, the Speedy Unicorn.
So out of these, yeah. So we have different styles of mood board images, which we basically, just so you guys know, there's two styles in the mood board method. We have the bento grid, which is a little bit more structured style, just for those of you who want more options with how you generate your mood board images. And then over here, this is more the flowing style. So it's a little bit more, just a little more creative layouts and layered structure, just personal preference, really, whichever one you want. The newer one I added to the course was the bento layout, which is much more modern and clean.
Yeah, I like that one. The other two are down below are nice, but I feel like they're a little bit more teenagers.
Oh yeah, the older crowd. Yeah.
Older
So,
crowd.
and that's kind of interesting too, is telling in an age range would have been helpful to narrow in. If we wanted to create several results, that's the kind of detail you can add in when you're generating mood board images. It'll really understand what you want and it can handle that. All right, let's see. Okay, cool. So we have, okay, yeah. Interesting. This looks pretty strong.
Yeah. There isn't any teal in it though. Oh, the horse is teal. Okay.
Let's see if we compare it. What we could probably do is go back to this and just see. I think it's pretty close. We can tell it more of these colors, more in these colors, and clean up the vector design a little bit, especially around the bolts.
I know this is random, but remember a long time ago, that whole internet dress that was everyone thought was
what color
teal or blue, or was it teal or like red?
It was like blue or yellow.
I think this is like 15 years ago.
This one's a little more in the palette.
Yeah.
So every time you run it, even with the same prompt, it's going to be slightly different. So I like to open up a few tabs and just run it a couple times to see which one I like better. I usually run it 3 or 4 times, pick the best one and move on. In this case, we are trying to get close to perfect because this is going to be a final asset we want to use. The other thing we can experiment with is this more like reflective metallic gradient. This is a much more complicated design. We couldn't really vectorize it easily because the gradients are in it. So that'd be a tough one to vectorize. So we could make that more of an image that would be more of a print. Just, the difference between vector and raster graphics is vector is much easier if it's just simple, a couple different colors like this, because it's mathematical shapes that you can scale to any size. So it's very useful for a lot of different things.
One thought. Do you think the eyes are too scary for little kids?
Maybe. I mean, let's take a look.
I just had that thought. But other than, it's a Speedy Unicorn. The unicorn's locked in. I think they'll be fine. They're 6 and 5. Oh, Wes, Andrew. Hey, Lanes. Hope you're having a dynamite day. I love it.
What's up, Wes?
Hope you're doing well.
What did it do? It vectorized this. Okay.
Whoops.
Well, I didn't prompt it as well as I should have. Okay.
If you're joining us now, we are turning a softball jersey into a logo and some patches and stickers for a t-ball team or softball team. Andrew and I can't figure it out what the difference is.
All right, we'll try this one. Trying a couple. Let's just see what we get. Okay, we could get. I'm going to compare those two. Yeah. All right. I mean, I don't want to agonize over this. We don't need it.
No, let's not agonize over it. I think it looks cool. I just had that random thought just came across.
I just want to download and see if we can get. Oh, I'm in the mock-ups over there. Okay, let's go ahead and move over to assets.
Nice.
These are the mock-ups. It looks mischievous.
And they are mischievous, so it's perfect.
Okay, we'll let that run. Now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to use Gamma. I'll do gamma.new to vectorize. You do need a paid plan. There's a lot of tools out there. If you just search for AI vectorize tools, there's a bunch out there. It's hard to even keep up with all the new ones, but this one I just happen to pay for Gamma. So I can just drop this in and vectorize it. Let's see if we got that one over here. Did that one download? These are still trying. Okay, this was the other one. A little bit more vibrant. Is it still struggling? Okay, this one's still running. So I have these two. Okay, so slightly different color palettes. That's what I was looking at. I was confused because I downloaded the same one twice. All right, so we see super high res. That's what's amazing. I mean, that's incredibly high res.
That is a locked-in unicorn. Whoa, I like that one.
Over here?
I like the right one. Yeah, it's a little bit more.
Yeah, a little more fun.
Colorful and fun.
Yeah. I'm hoping it can fix this little thing because that's kind of annoying, but it's not the worst.
No.
You could take it into some kind of AI, not AI, but some kind of vector editing tool. What's the new one from Canva? It's
I don't know.
It is, someone out there can tell me. I always forget the name of it. I try to avoid doing vector as much as I can anymore. I always forget the name. That's not good if I always forget the name of it. It's a free, it's a Photoshop, or it's a Illustrator alternative.
Mm-hmm.
It's
That's not
free
good.
from Canva.
You're the target market.
I know. What the heck? Affinity. That's what it is. Affinity. So this is a free tool that you can just download if you want to like edit stuff. It's from Canva, or Canva bought it. And you could edit vectors. Just for any of you who don't have Illustrator and stuff like that, this is a free alternative. And what you could do once we vectorize it, you could drop it in and then kind of manually tweak and edit things. So that's another option. I don't know if they have any vector tools on it to automatically do it. I don't use that platform enough. But I'm trying to show hacks here, like the unconventional ways of doing things. Those of you who know how to do this already, you don't really have to pay attention. But those of you who don't do this every day, I'm all about finding the alternative ways. So we can use Gamma.
Design hacker.
Yes. So we can use Gamma. I can double click on it now, or what is it? Click on it and go to this edit with, and then we can choose vectorize. Okay. So I clicked on it. If you have the paid plan with Gamma, you can click the magical stars, click vectorize, and it will vectorize this. And it's pretty dang good. Let's look back while that's running to see what happened with that other task. Oh boy. So it went off the rails, and that happens sometimes.
Oh no. The
it's
alter ego. Now. The nemesis.
The nemesis, right? You can almost create a whole set of these unicorns battling against each other. So that went way off the rails. We could try to keep tinkering with that, but at this point, I think we're good. This is a fun family project, not a paid client. All right, let's go to, here we go. We have the vector file. So now we can download this, and I think we can just click on it. And where is I guess the 3 dots, download image. Okay, so that will download as an SVG. So if we go to something like, where is it? Canva.new. Could drop that in, and now you can see a SVG file. You can scale it up. So this is great for printing, for like hats, badges, the kind of stuff we're looking at, patches for their uniforms. That's pretty cool.
I mean, I want a patch now of a Speedy Unicorn.
Pretty awesome.
And some stickers to put on my water bottle. I could see them doing that.
So that process we could do for something like this as well.
Mm-hmm.
And really any of these other ones, like there's a cool Unearth the Magic tournament. It's just coming up with stuff now.
Wow.
This, how would you go about making these actual stickers? It's tricky. Like to get the file in the way you need it, we could try doing what I did earlier, which was the same process of okay, we could try it here. And I'll just try it on Gemini in a new chat. I'm just curious if we wanted to make more of a shiny one.
Yeah. The girls might like a little shinier one too.
This shiny unicorn. Let's see. Let's zoom in. And what are we working with? I'm just taking a screenshot of that part. The shiny unicorn sticker design, exactly the same. Supervised red, perfectly designed. Graphic. Just simple. Same as shown, but ignore other designs in this image and just make the unicorn with a white background. All right, let's try that. And I would run that a couple times to see what we get. And you could even drop it in, do the same thing over here.
This is really cool. I can't believe you can do this now.
I know. What happened? Did I not drop that in? Let me zoom out. I'm trying to keep this zoomed in for you guys. Oh, yeah. That's cool.
Ooh, that's a cool one. I think they're going to like that one.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
How does that compare to it does fit better, huh?
It fits better, yeah. And the other one had like those extra little horns. That's really cool.
All right.
They are going to look fierce on, what do they call it? The diamond.
Yeah, I would have to find out. I would probably chat with a print or badge making company. I think you can do a high res. If we were to take this and make it high res without
and
the
anyone
shadow
in the
part,
comments let us know, who do you like for patches and stickers? Well, get mood board because it has the system for you to build it, but then who's the third party? Who's the third party that prints it?
Fun use cases, yeah. I haven't done print in a long time, so I don't do this every day anymore. I did work at a print shop way back in the day. So
yeah, Andrew worked at a print shop in college.
Which it's just so tedious. Print is so much harder, but nowadays it's getting better and smarter. So to make stickers and stuff, ooh, there's another one. Okay, so we got 2 variations. Let's see what we get over here. This is super high res.
Wow, that's so cool.
So I could compare all these. That's why I generally try running these through a few different times. So for assets now, we can take all these, see which one we like.
I think I like the last 3 more.
Yeah, I think we're on the right track here.
I might send that middle top one, the more purple one, just to give her options.
if we look and compare to what we started with here, did a pretty good job, right?
And we didn't have anything to go off of, people. It was just preference.
You got a favorite up here on top?
Maybe the one to the right all the way.
Yeah, I'm kind of leaning. The only thing I don't love is that little eye part, but
oh my God, only you would see that. I don't mind it.
some of these little,
Oh, I see that. Okay, then the middle one.
yeah, the middle one is a
Those
little bit
little
cleaner.
imperfections.
You're generally always going to get that with AI. Yeah, this one does glow a little bit better. Okay, so if we rock with that, to create an actual transparent background, a couple ways to do it. I like clipping magic. This is a really cool tool, and we just drop this in. Super easy. It will kind of identify and cut out the background for us. And this one was, how big is that image? Let's go to, here's a tool I use all the time. It's a goofy little free tool, but it's
I use
awesome.
that one all the time. I've used that one for like 10 years.
We can just see real quick how the size is. You can crop it. You can do some things. A really handy tool for any of you who don't want to like open up editing tools to like crop, resize. It's just really handy. Even more tools over here as well. So I wanted to just see the size real quick. So this is pretty high res. That could definitely be used as a sticker. And now we have it.
Oh my God.
With the background removed.
I hope they love it. That's amazing.
Pretty solid. All right. I think we have accomplished the goal today, which is come up with some kind of mascot.
I mean, that was the goal. It was, can you build an AI? Can AI build? And obviously Andrew has his design background, a sports logo in under 30 minutes. And guess what? It's 32 minutes. And you did it with the mood board method.
Nice work. All right. So that was kind of the journey here. If we take a look at how we did, we really just wanted to get them some kind of sticker or shape that they could use. Pretty solid. Look at that.
Mm-hmm.
The 2 steps were make the mood board to get some ideas, overall big picture, and then use the mock-up to come up with logo, badges, stickers. I gave it that specific input of what I wanted. And then we just took screenshots of what we liked, increased the resolution, had it design it in a way that's more of a sticker, like with a white background. Then we can easily cut that out using clipping magic. And we vectorized it as well. If we wanted to use a vector version, we have that as well. And that one, I don't think I can load that into Miro. Let me see that SVG. I don't think, oh, it does accept it. Okay, cool. So here is a vector.
So that's the vector. Which one?
Yeah, let me see what happens if I try doing that on Gamma. Okay, let's try doing this one. You just drop it in. It may be able to vectorize it.
Okay, sweet.
It's just a heavier, bigger file. Way more complicated with all the gradients.
Mm-hmm.
If it can handle that, I'd be very impressed. It may flatten out some of the colors. We'll see what it does. Did Amazing. It really?
Why don't you share the... well, do that first, and then I'll prompt you on the next thing.
Okay, so you see how, yeah, that's what I expected. See how it struggled? So basically vector, you don't want to have a ton of colors and gradients. So it just found cutoff points to switch, but that's the issue with gradients. So when you ask it, so if we go over here, we could say, oh, that's what we ended up using with that. Okay, cool. Love this. Now we need it as a vector style graphic. I'll just give it that. Only a few colors. So that would be one way. If you went more complex like that, you can probably simplify it down just with a prompt.
Mm-hmm.
And then maybe we can get closer, like 2 closer versions, the more colorized, like for print. This vector would be more for stitching, hats, badges, stuff like that. So we'll find out.
Amazing.
What I'll do first too is if this does work, I'll remove the background first and then vectorize it so we could have the raster graphic version of it, and then also a vector SVG without the background. And those 2 files you take to a printer or do some kind of online print service, they can handle it. And then if you wanted to then do the same thing, but with the text, kind of like we saw in the mock-ups over here, you could just tell it, cool, we want to use, give it the final version we have and say, now we want to add in some kind of text and just run it a few times. You'll probably get a good result. Or like this style, you could kind of do the same thing for all these.
Perfect. Do you want to share about the mood board or the club?
Yeah. So if you guys want more, thanks for hanging out. We've got so much more. I'll just show you behind the scenes of while that's still running. Inside the course, we have so many prompts for you guys. All this stuff has been figured out. There's so much cool stuff in here.
And you have the easy ad system in there too, which we'll talk about in another video.
That's a whole nother product. Yeah, we'll be doing some ad creation soon. But if you want to really leverage AI to do all these cool tasks for creative purposes, this is the place to go. Moodboard Method course. And this library right now is growing. We're updating it. I'm improving these prompts all the time. This is really, really useful. It's a fun, fast way to get AI to help you with your creative process. And what used to take us weeks of going back and forth with clients, we now do this process and we can just meet with a client. I do it right there on a call with a client sometimes. And it helps us make decisions faster. So you can just run ideas and then be like, hey, which direction do you like, A, B, or C? And then we can move forward. And there's still work involved. As you see, it's not 100% just going to do everything. But for decision making and getting, putting a few ideas together, this whole process is really, really good at that. So what we often do is like a vibe. So we come up with different directions, create several mood boards in different directions and styles so the client can see that. And then we start to go and build it out, mock up different marketing pages, sales pages, websites, print materials. The mock-ups are really fun for just helping visualize the brand coming to life before you go do all the difficult work of actually building everything out, building websites, sales funnels, social media graphics. You can just mock it up really fast. You can check out the demo we did 2 days ago, which was kind of going through that process. And you can see what that looks like. And the mock-ups are just amazing, where you start to really see sales pitch, different styles of how you could present your offer, your service, how you could put it together into websites, sales pages, how you could turn it into social media content. And
one thing I did misspeak, the easy ad system is actually in the brand builder club, but the mood board method is this whole visual identity. But if you want it all, then you definitely want to join the club, and that you get access to Andrew on Thursdays, right? You do calls on Thursdays.
Yeah, we have so much more inside the club. If you guys do want to join, we have some products over here that some are on sale. The club itself, I'll just show you guys on the inside. We have some other products, and this one's pretty wild. If we go to just all the stuff we're adding, this is like the one-stop shop with everything we're doing. We have this whole new product, Easy Ad System. And this is,
it's amazing.
It's actually like a whole new course that we have. You can go to easyadsystem.com.
We're going to start doing some demos. I need that ad that you just.
This is a whole new course with a whole process of creating ad content. And this has its own library of templates, which are nuts. So like this library is so valuable for creating ad graphics, marketing materials. And it works super fast. So let's just say, like, for fun, let's just grab this one and let's try doing let's just try making an ad for this. This is the one we picked, right?
Yeah.
Okay, let's just drop in the mood board. I'm just curious what it would make for an ad. It's just going to pull stuff out of this. So you can just upload a screenshot and it will make an ad branded in that style.
Let's see. Loading Nano Banana 2.
Usually takes like 10, 15 seconds.
Oh. Book a tryout now.
It's a little rough. That one's didn't turn out as great.
Yeah.
I find that it's interesting. This isn't as great because generally I wouldn't take a mood board and drop it in because the mood board is a bit of information overload.
Mm-hmm.
So what we found is like simple screenshots. Just for example, I can show you guys any sales page or product that you have. What you can do is we're going to do a lot more demos on this in the future.
Go to steffylane.com/lux. LUX.
Oh, you want to make one for that?
Yeah, let's make one for that. And then let's be done. We'll do this tomorrow.
Yeah, we'll do some other ad ones. Okay, so you have this product.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so basically what you can do is just take a screenshot of a sales page, and let's just take some of the messaging you wrote. Ooh, very interesting. Did you copy this from something I made? This is pretty cool.
No, Ina did it.
Oh, nice. She's grabbing stuff.
Yeah.
Because I made a design layout very similar to that for another brand we're working on. I love it. Okay, so we have a couple screenshots. What we can do now is just drop those in. So anything you want to sell, you can use Gemini to create.
You did fast. Is that okay versus pro?
Yeah, you can use fast. It's getting better, and I'm still I haven't tested it as much as Nano Banana Pro, but it's getting better. Let's see what it comes up with. I'm using just one of the ad styles, which was, where was it?
We're going a little off tangent from the kids brand to my Lux identity. Let's do this one tomorrow, but I definitely want to see it.
We do need to do it, yeah. But playing around.
Stop.
Ooh, interesting. What did that come up with?
I love it. Sold.
Interesting. Okay, that's an interesting design. Okay, it's getting over. Yeah, this is what fast. It's pretty good, but it does get overwhelmed and kind of gets cluttery sometimes. I find that pro for this kind of stuff, if we're throwing that much at it, it can be a little bit smarter. Also, it may just be the ad style. So I would probably try a different style ad. Maybe more of this dreamy one. But yeah, this is where we can go and get down in the weeds a little bit. But let's just try a couple. Let's go back. I want to see this final thing. Okay, so what it did is it made a vector-friendly version of it.
Mm-hmm. But I don't like it. It's not the same color.
Yeah, I don't like it as much.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think it matches.
No.
The problem is if you wanted to make any kind of you'd have to play around with it or just drop it into a tool that you could obviously take it from there and make some changes. But for now, let me drop it into this and let's just try it real quick for demo purposes, because you can always edit vectors as well later. So getting version 1 of it is fine. This is normally like super hard to do. So let's vectorize that. Let's go to Gamma and we will. So we're taking this version that was too difficult to vectorize. We're going to simplify it down. We're going to vectorize
remove the Lux identity from the background.
Over here?
Yeah.
Okay.
There we go. Yeah. So we can be unicorn focused.
Well, now I want to see what this one. It's a little busy, but interesting.
That's really cool, though. You can. Wow, beautiful.
It's a lot of little text, which
you can't really read.
It kind of draws you in. We could just tell it remove the text
in the portal,
the arch. Gosh, I got to play around with these. It's doing a really bad job. It's trying. I think we're throwing too much at it.
Okay, noted.
What I would try though too, we're not gonna get into that today. The hard thing is like it can do it. That's what's like so tantalizing is the AI can make insane marketing and ad graphics.
Mm-hmm.
These kind of tasks though for your kind of brand, we're gonna have to like really wrestle with it. We can. I mean, and I already have like demos of crazy good results, but
Well, let's
These are
do it.
just too much.
Let's do it on tomorrow's demo.
Yeah, we're going to have to play with that. Okay, the final thing, vectorize. And let's download. Where is that? Download. It's always tricky. Okay, double click, 3 dots, download. I just want to drop it into this and show you that we now have what we wanted to accomplish today is a mascot for this brand. We have the cool iridescent glowing version, which is so cool.
Mm-hmm.
Now we're going to do the vectorize. Look at that.
Mm-hmm.
Which could be editable if you just dropped it in. You can match up the colors more perfectly in a tool like Affinity, but pretty good.
Yeah. Which one should I send to the family member?
I mean, I'd probably send the glowing one as an image.
Can you download that one and message it to me?
Sure.
All right. Well, thanks for joining us on this demo. It was nice to join you, Andrew.
Yes, this was fun. Thanks for hanging out, Steffi, my amazing wife. And again, all of you guys hanging out. Got some freebies and resources over at designhacker.com. If you want the mood board method to go through this process yourself, get all the prompts, and make your branding and creative process so much faster and easier, that's where to go.
Bye.